Yeah, glitch the guarantee. E&E, put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E&E, the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy when it's sick of me. I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers, infill cups of Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through on transparency. Heard they self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher boys, E&E, you in trouble, kid. At first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Flow sick, corona jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side bad jacks, I took more to measure. Shave the extras, that's business starter fees. Street blues, what I taught, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultras, real firm, gully mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turning to frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over when my time stops.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes, yeah they departed. My flow be retarded, sick I need hella help. My groove came back, this must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros, this is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help, here come the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot, no vaccine. If you asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck, yeah there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the VVS when the sun is hitting. Shit be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's
tickets.
go, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? Brother Russell here, and they facts. And we here, man.
Yeah. Glitch the guarantee. E&E.
Yeah, y'all, man.
Glitch the guarantee.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
E&E.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man. What happened when we started getting on code with each other, man?
Butcher boy
When everybody else started revealing their true feelings, man. Their true ideology, their true thoughts, the way they truly
We cool niggas.
what they think and feel towards you, you know?
This is the cool. We on the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Ball looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in, while you all talking. We smoking and coughing, till we laying in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office, yeah, this that bullshit. Kill him in vain, it's vanity. Do it again, it's insanity. Nauseous a real vigilante. Killing these kids, it's plan B. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Blowing on leaves from these planted trees. Don't break the code, that's family. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow is classic, antique. Freaking the beat, is it Japanese? Ever our cook is a masterpiece. When money talk, us be Guapanese. Fire and flame mixed with gasoline. Pass on my sons, that's a legacy. Study the gang, now they testing me. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Beat them so bad, make them retreat. All of these gems you can retweet. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price, want your receipt. Below $1 million, flipping it. Everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick, butcher shit. E&E clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, bang. These rappers out of my element.
We on the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Poor looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in, while you all talking. We smoking and coughing, till we laying in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, this that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga. Perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers, you know I'm a choke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing lobs. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick, and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off for 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money, Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom, to try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk, let me lock in, show these niggas what I do. Axe Rain, I be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Butcher boyed up and we coming for the loot. E&E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. This the guarantee, nigga, this is what I do.
Yeah. Y'all already know what it is, man. What it do, man. Yeah. Y'all already know what it do. Yeah. What up? It's your brother, Virgil, aka Stats with the Facts, man. We here, man, on this beautiful Monday evening. And it was a truly beautiful Monday, if I do say so myself, man. You know, truly beautiful, man. A beautiful day indeed. All praises be to the Most High, man, for breathing the breath of life in us all once again. You did, so we can enjoy this beautiful day. Those of us that were able to enjoy it, it's a beautiful thing, man. Truly beautiful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful, right? Yeah, what's going on with everybody out there, man? Listen, man. And I want y'all to understand what I mean when I say the title of the show, man. And why I had that goddamn Asian guy up there, that Asian boy, where I had him up there, man. Right? Now, I know that all Asian people don't feel a certain type of way towards us. Like, come on now, y'all. We have to be mature. We have to be mature. By all Asians, right? But it absolutely applies to most of y'all because let's just be honest, this is how most of y'all feel towards us, just like all other groups of people feel towards us the way they do. And it's not y'all's fault. Y'all have been indoctrinated to have hatred towards us, much in the way that we have been indoctrinated to have hatred towards us, but not quite so. It's different, but it's the same negative, demonic energy at the foundation of it, right? And this is another reason why I always tell y'all about everybody is at us against us now. Like I keep telling y'all, and I stress this when we have these type of conversations, us FBAs were not born, or should I say, we weren't raised, indoctrinated from our community as a whole to have hatred towards any other group of people outside of, I'm going to say, white folks. And not that I condone having hatred towards anybody, but if you hate somebody, that's your freedom to do. You know, we have a very righteous indignation, you know what I'm talking about, to have some type of adverse feeling towards the group of white folks as a whole, as black folks in America. Would you not say that? Would you not agree with that? Put a number 11 in the chat if you agree with that. Right? And it's crazy because a lot of y'all other groups of people in America, specifically you Asians, y'all have been done dirty by this government, but they have compensated y'all. They've compensated y'all. And with that compensation came allegiance, came some form of acceptance, but y'all have mistaken it for equivalence. And no, they do not look at y'all as equals. And the worst part about it is, Asians, y'all know this, right? And to sit up here and for some of y'all, like this guy who's on the thumbnail, to be saying the very egregious, very disrespectful things that y'all have been saying to us concerning our decision as a collective to no longer support Asian businesses in America, across America, where the majority of y'all are in our communities. Right? Not saying that you don't have the right to feel any type of way, but because you do, you know what I mean? You can feel however you want to feel. But, when you say things in a disparagingly, disrespectful, you understand what I'm saying, condescending way, like this guy and a lot of other people I've heard, and we're going to look at here shortly, have been saying, right? That's when it turns into something different, right? Because the truth be told, y'all actually need us. And for y'all to sit up here and talk crazy to us in our face like that, you know what I'm talking about? Telling us about how we're this and we're that, and y'all don't need our money. Throwing it back in our face, talking shit. Huh? Sounding like these goddamn, some of these, and not all, but sounding like the majority of these white folks that have the same feelings towards us as they have towards y'all. Right? And like the Latinos, y'all think that y'all got some type of allegiance or some type of acceptance amongst them people as a whole, and they do not. They do not. And that's why I say the sick part about it to me when it comes to especially y'all Asian people, y'all know this. Look what they have done in y'all's respective countries. So, you know what I'm saying? You ain't going to sit up here and tell me right? But at the same time, it's also proof and very much evidence of how the indoctrination has worked, and it's working right now to this day. Because all y'all other groups of people have been indoctrinated by the same colonizers to have hatred towards us, right? We weren't indoctrinated to have hatred towards y'all. Think about that dynamic right there, though, y'all. All other groups of people have been indoctrinated through the colonizers of their cultures, communities, countries, right? By them folks. They all been indoctrinated to have a disdain towards us, but we weren't indoctrinated to have disdain towards them. But we were indoctrinated to have disdain towards each other. So don't make no mistake about who the main target is and for what reasons, man. Because we hold the keys, man, to change the world. Is going to take us, specifically us black men, foundational black American men. That's why they work so hard and diligently to keep us divided with our music that we created that came from out of us being in the struggle together and brought our people together. A situation where we can create financial stability, generational wealth for our community through the monetization of our culture, through our music, our dance, our entertainment. And we have allowed these people to usurp it from us. XL Pro was happening. The Foreign Pretty Boy was happening. And specifically when it comes to the Asians, we're going to address all y'all other groups of people like we have been. But since y'all Asians is in the news right now because y'all talking shit, not only talking shit, but one of y'all's people that sit up there and body our little bro. And we know that he is not a representation of all Asian people. We know this, but he is a representation of all Asian people. See, two things can be true. He can, at the same time, while not being a representation of all Asian people, he very much so is the representation of a majority of Asian people, not specifically Chinese, because just like all other groups of people who have been colonized by them folks, y'all have been indoctrinated with anti-black theology, ideology, discriminatory thoughts and views. Nonetheless, yeah, that's what I'm saying, making threats to the Foreign Pretty Boy. Like, hold on, man. Y'all got us all the way messed up, man. Y'all ain't even built like that. Some of y'all is, but not enough to be talking crazy. Right? Don't forget, man. Do not forget, man. When it comes to everything, that's everything in this country. Best believe it is us. And when it comes to America, the number one most profitable export coming out of America, right? Make no mistake about this, y'all, is FBA culture. The number one export product. GDP. God damn it. Everything we made. Foundational black American culture, whether it be hip hop, through the sports and all of that. And all that stuff with the sports was made in its original design out of devices and procedures of torture. And look on to today where we at with specifically the NFL and the NBA, right? Not created by us FBAs. And here we are, we're still going through the same situation right now. They're just $1 million slaves now. You need it. Yeah, I seen some of that, the Foreign Pretty Boy, man. That's why I said, man, listen here, man. Hey, man. Right. Well, you know, listen here. Let me count back up, man, because I can't reiterate this enough, man. Listen here, man, Asian guys, right? And I mean this with all due respect, man, right? Y'all ain't never been tough, and y'all ain't never going to be collectively in our country of America. Especially when, and I'm not even like bragging or boasting on this. I'm not championing this because I'm not even a part of this life no more, and I don't even promote it or talk about it or speak on it in a way as if I'm aggrandizing it or like putting it on a pedestal, right? Because I used to really be out here for real as a young mustache, man. Y'all ain't really like that for real. Maybe in some areas on the West Coast, but nowhere else really, for real. Y'all ain't that deep for real. Y'all really ain't like that, right? You know what I'm saying? So all the, y'all can have your views and your opinions, but when you get to talking tough, about all that extra stuff, man, y'all get that from us, all right? Y'all get all of y'all swag from us, the way y'all talk, the way y'all even, in the manner in which y'all express y'all's aggression publicly, y'all get that from us. Everything about what y'all do, every single other group of people, even them folks, y'all get everything from us. And how y'all express yourselves, even in the negative aspect, even when we're talking about some like street shit, the way y'all express yourselves concerning such things, y'all get that from us. So, when it comes to stuff like that, man, like my mentor form Pretty Boy said, man, respectfully, very disrespectful. When I get to seeing stuff like that, I'll be feeling that. Because if it comes down to something like that, man, none of y'all's rocking with us when it comes to these. I don't care how many of y'all know mixed martial art. We don't care about none of that stuff, man. That stuff is a whole different situation out here in the streets, man. It's the difference between getting it in an octagon pause and out here on the turf, the actual turf where it ain't no referee, it ain't no 3-minute rounds. It's life or death out this joint. A lot of y'all don't know nothing about that, right? So, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we're going to keep it, let's keep it cordial, man, because you don't hear none of us doing that. You don't see none of us doing that. We're not making videos talking about what we're going to do because we know what we prepared to do and what we capable of. Y'all do too. Where y'all think y'all get y'all's gangsterism from, man? Y'all ain't like that for real, man. Lots of y'all. They definitely do. Said when they get behind that wall, they change the fuck up out here on the coast. All that fake gang banging they do, they get behind the wall and stop. Hey, man, it's the same way out here, bro. It's the exact same way out here, man. I'm talking about y'all Asian dudes, man, and that old who's gal, man. Y'all be sitting up there quiet in the church mouse, going to church, sitting up there, being a part of all of the programming, which is a good thing. I suggest that for anybody. That's what any person should do. If you find yourself incarcerated in the penal system, you should go there. You take advantage of the library, read your books, educate yourself, inform yourself, make your mind sharp, focus on becoming the best version of yourself that you can, and always possible that you can while in that situation. It will help you be a better person for when you get out. Trust me. I would never encourage somebody to go to the joint and get involved in the prison politics, especially when it comes to gang banging and hustling and stuff, man. The city stuff and the gang banging stuff. No, man. Trust me when I tell you that, man. Nah, but we're going to get to some videos. I know I'm pretty sure y'all done seen these videos. A lot of other people done played them, but, we all, and that's what's beautiful about us. I mean, everybody, we can all, and we should all be speaking on the same things, but since us being so different and so gifted and talented and charismatic, magnetic in the unique way that we all are, so you're going to get a different take whenever you hear a different one of us sit up here, especially as super gang up ones out here of us that's really from the turf, for real that really been out here for real who can really break this stuff down. You understand what I'm saying? To talk about this from a very intricate, a very well experienced and knowledgeable perspective, so we can get a full wide range of different views, so we can come to a full understanding of what it is that we're talking about and being told to believe with situations like with this Rick Child thing and all these Asian dudes now talking shit. Right? Monique Robinson, what's up with you, loved one? Instead of banging the black gangs that mimic and claim they get behind the wall and be another. Yes, it's like that out here too. The former pretty boy, believe it or not, it's just like that out here. Just like that out here in Midwest, specifically in Ohio. I done witnessed that firsthand. Come to the joint and be quiet in the church mouse. I'm talking about no smoke. You feel me? And I'm not saying that that's like a bad thing or nothing like that. I'm not saying like, you know, you should come to the joint and be on some rah-rah stuff, because you absolutely shouldn't. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? I will be the first to tell you that even being on certain level type of camps, man, if you just go to the joint and just stick to yourself and mind your business and just do your time, 9 times out of 10, man, you know, ain't nothing gonna really happen to you for real, man. You know, you get in different prison systems in different states, it might be a different situation, but I'm telling you, out here in Ohio, at least in southern region Ohio, you just gonna go to the joint and do your bid and don't get involved in none of the prison politics and none of that bull. You definitely have a smooth bid and going, like I say, focus on what you need to focus on when you get up out of that old who's gal, as far as involving yourself in everything you can get involved with, the contributions to you becoming the better version, so you can better adapt to society when your ass get out. Yeah, you won't have no problems. But if you go in the joint and you a gangbanger and you on that city shit and you trying to hustle, you trying to gamble and get involved in all of that, yeah, it could become a rough bid for you, man. You know what I mean? It could be a rough situation. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I seen that too. I heard about that too. That's why. What's the name said what he said, man? You know what I'm talking about? That's why Umar said he fell on the knife, because that information coming out. The appeal's going to be very interesting, to say the least. I'm going to just say that. All right? But all these Asian people are sitting up here talking 14 karat cash-ish. Man, it's just wild to me, y'all, for real. Yeah, they don't want no smoke for real, man. Y'all better relax with all that old fake tough stuff, man. Like I said, don't do it, man. Because in all actuality and reality, y'all know y'all, because, I mean, y'all ain't even deep like that for real. Only the Latinos, the Mexicans specifically, is deep as or more deep than us in this country, man. Y'all Asians and others, as they say on the West Coast, y'all ain't even deep enough, you hear me, to sit up there and even be on no type of tough stuff with us, man. Right? So all that, I'm just saying, though, that's not going to fare out too kind of. Plus, y'all showing how y'all been indoctrinated with that same anti-black ideology, right? While siphoning off our culture, loving everything about our swag, our style, and our culture, but at the same time, being indoctrinated with that same anti-black ideology, theology, if you would. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have the mind of the colonizer, right? And it's just wild that y'all sitting up here talking stuff like this, because we said, due to this damn verdict in this case, hey, man, we ain't supporting Asian business no more, man. And why would we? Why should we? We don't want y'all to get the thoughts in y'all mind that it's okay for this to go down. Y'all we ain't about to ever make it seem like it's okay, or y'all got the right to just gun our young boys down because y'all thought they was stealing. Even if he actually was stealing, that ain't no reason to gun him down and chase him down and gun him down, shoot him in the back when he didn't steal anything. And once he left out the store, well, you weren't supposed to chase him anyway. Right? And all y'all Asians coming out talking shit like how y'all is, y'all just proving how much hatred y'all really got towards us as a community, as a whole. And you also showing to a guy like me that the indoctrination is very much prominent and alive and well in y'all. Even after all these years, it's still working like a charm. Working like a charm. Right? If y'all think we ain't gonna say nothing, man, all right, whatever. Y'all gonna sit and got the nerve to talk ish though. That's the illest part about all this, man. Like y'all talking shit too, though, man. like you Asian dudes talking shit, man. You feel me? Shout out to our brother Phil Scott, man. You know what I'm talking about? Big shouts out to the big homie Phil Scott over there at the African Diaspora News Channel. You did? Rock with our brother Phil, man. I love what our brother Phil is over there doing, man. He's a great model for a lot of us up and coming media personalities and businessmen, you know what I'm talking about, women, you know what I'm talking about in the media. You did the independent, especially FBA media, man. We need to be supporting each other, man. You know what I'm saying? Only way our media is going to be respected if we respect it and support it. You know, everything we make cool, everybody else is going to think it's cool. When they see that, they support each other's media, no matter how biased it may be or how everybody, they support all things that they people do. And we control our narratives and stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go.
Well, after the trial of Rick Child, he got away with taking the life of Cyrus Carmack Belton. Now, if you know the story, he went inside the store. They accused the young brother of taking some water, of all things, and running off. And you see in surveillance footage, he ran away, okay? And they chased him down and ultimately took the young brother's life. He went to trial for it. They found him not guilty, which is crazy, because how you going to go chase somebody down for a bottle of water? Bruh, like, come on. Do you know how much a bottle of water is? But you know that mentality that comes into this country with these other groups, some of them have this scarcity mentality, like they ain't got it. Let me tell you something. A lot of them be in Costco shopping and getting the Kirkland water or whatever. Now, listen, I don't agree with nobody stealing, and I'm not saying he stole or didn't steal. That's not what I'm saying. But if you take a water, I'm not going to chase you out and try and take your life behind a water bottle. I'm going to make sure my security is a little bit more tighter in my store to make sure we can prevent things like that from happening again. Because you don't know, you chasing somebody, you don't know what you about to run up on. You don't know who waiting outside for this person, whatever. Anyway, after this verdict, a lot of people in the black community was very upset about this, and rightfully so. And so some people said, you know what? We're going to boycott businesses within their particular community. And anytime we as black people say we're going to deprive or even make the threat of depriving any other group of our $2 trillion buying power in the United States of America, those groups get immediately threatened because you don't know how dependent these people are on our spending, including the folks. They're extremely, extremely dependent upon us spending our money because we spend money more than any other group. And I tell black people, stop believing that black people are broke, because broke people don't have a $2 trillion buying power.
At all.
They don't. Oh, we got money. They just make sure that we don't get our money in our own community. That's what they make sure. But anyway, this Asian guy decides to come out and, I'm going to be upfront and be fair. this Asian guy comes out and speak, but I'm not saying he's a representation of all Asian people. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm going to play this video because he's not the only one that feel that way, not just in his group, but other groups too. So let's go ahead on and cue this up. I want y'all to hear what this guy has to say.
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and hip hop culture. Where do you think that's made in? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are not neighborhoods? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay? Please, boycott Asian business. I'm all for it.
Did he just really challenge people, of black people in particular? Did he just challenge us to a boycott? Sir, do you know who you're talking to? We are the only group in America that's really made that happen successfully.
And not only we make it happen, man, like that's what we do. We known for that. Like, you know, we known for sitting up there, you know, when y'all want to start acting funny style and all of that. We known for shutting businesses down, man. That's kind of what we do a little bit, man. You know, it's kind of our thing, you know, if you would. You know, think about everything from back in the day. You know what I'm talking about? Think about the bus riots in Montgomery and all of that. Even here recently with Target. You know what I'm talking about? And I actually like Target. You know, I haven't shopped there in a long time, but I have before. You know, and, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Challenge us to a boycott, you know, especially when most of y'all's businesses are in our communities. You know, that's kind of like, you know, not the best idea. You know what I mean? That's not you know what I'm saying? That's not the right way to go in talking shit. You know what I'm saying? When in fact, you goddamn need us. If we was to stop going to all the stores that y'all Asians own in our communities, we will put y'all out of business fairly fast. You know what I'm saying? Fairly quickly. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I be saying to y'all, man. These people be talking shit. Sometimes we gotta show them better. We can tell them, and although we know all of y'all ain't on this, we know it's most of y'all. We know it's most of y'all. I know it's most of y'all personally. It's most of y'all. Of course, it's not every single individual one of y'all, but it's absolutely most of y'all for sure. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel like this, and it's okay, man. We don't get past it or get to working on things unless we be honest about what's actually going on. And if y'all continue to deny that this anti-black ideology, mindset, sentiments, perspectives reside and abide within the you know what I'm saying, psyches of all y'all other groups of people, specifically the Asians, then we ain't ever gonna get nowhere. You know, we ain't gonna never get nowhere. Y'all keep doing going on like that.
And you challenging us to do that? Now, I know a lot of people in your community is not agreeing with you, but I'm gonna deal with you. But let me play a video of someone within your own community that kind of takes issue with not only what you're saying, but you know, they cop and please a little bit. Let's go ahead and play this.
I don't want to be your enemy. I understand you guys are upset and you want to boycott Asian-run businesses. Totally fair. I do acknowledge that many Asian people could be racist. And I condemn all races, regardless their ethnicities. Racism should not be accepted or tolerated. But not all of us are racist. I don't think I'm racist. I mean, I try not to be. I don't think I'm racist.
Yeah,
I'm just
try not to
Asian.
be.
I don't think it's fair that we all are punished because of one guy. I mean, I don't know who the is Rick Chow is. Why are we all punished because of this one guy? But don't call all Asian people our enemy.
Now understand, the second man there is, don't even like that conversation either. Now you remember back when some months ago, the sisters was talking about boycotting a lot of African braiding shops. And a lot of them start coming out and say, oh, whoa, sisters, don't listen. We sisters. I know we got some problems, but come on, let's put our differences to the side. We in the diaspora. Listen, anytime FBA says we are going to boycott you, everybody get on alert real quick. Why? Because it lets you know the power of the dollar that we have in our pocket, black people. It lets you know. Everybody, listen, they don't care if white people boycott them or anybody else, but they sure care if black people boycott them.
Yes, they do. All right. So all y'all out there talking mess, all right? All y'all out there talking that, as we say, yin yang, man. All right? Keep that energy, man. All right? And I support my people in not supporting any and all Asian businesses. All right? Seeing as how the majority of y'all absolutely feel like this, right? Why wouldn't we? Right? It's not like we need it. It's not like we can't survive without them. Do we really need these Asian businesses that are in our communities? The liquor stores, the weave stores, hair weave stores, the nail shops, and the knockoff shops that sell all the knockoff stuff. We can take over all the $99, not the Emporium stores, we can take all them joints over, man. Dry cleaners and all of that, man. You did. We don't necessarily need y'all for real. I think it's the other way around, and I think I'm about to find out. FAFO is going far and outside of just physical stuff. We doing FAFO with the financial game too. We're about to F around and find out by hitting y'all with this financial game, right? Since don't nobody like us, since we sow this and we sow that, and y'all all got negative stuff to say about us as a whole. Y'all talking about y'all got black fatigue. Well, we about to show y'all what black financial fatigue look like. Since none of y'all want to sit up there and rock with us just for our money and say we got nothing but crazy, disdainful, disrespectful shit to say, how about we just start spending our 2-point-something, damn near $3 trillion spending power with y'all then? How about we stop doing? How about we just pull that? Right? And I'm all for it. Brethren and sisters, I'm all for it. Right? Whatever y'all want to do, man, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? It's on the flow. For sure. It's on the flow, for sure. You did. I don't know how I just switched up to these angles like this real quick. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, is that it? Hold on. Let me see something real quick, y'all. The hell? I'm about to say what's going on. Yeah, man. Throw my brother Phil back up on there. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, man. Sit in here, got the nerve to talk crazy to us like this, man. Let's go, man. Shout out to Phil.
Now let's get to this guy over here, sir, the one who's talking crap. Do you really think that we need any of those things that you're talking about? I mean, seriously. And I don't think Honda and Toyota would come out and say, hey, we don't, black people boycott us. Go ahead. I don't think Honda and Toyota will be willing to do that. Okay. They want all the black dollars they can get. I don't think China, who makes a lot of product, would tell black people, we don't want you to work with you, because I know that's a lie. Because when I went to CES in January, a lot of Chinese vendors was telling me, hey, listen, this is what we got. Look, come over here to Guangzhou. We got the factory. Look, we can get you your own headphones if you want to sell your own branded headphones. Look, you want to sell cell phones, we got it. Listen, come over here with us. We'll work with you. That's all the Chinese was telling me. They want to work with black people. So I know a lot of people like in your community probably like, bro, what are you talking about? What are you doing? But see, this goes back to also, if you listen to that language and how he talk, this is why some black people don't like immigration. What did he say? They come to this country and get a loan and they doing better than you. What do you define as better than us? Like what you keep saying you're doing better. Let me tell you something. I know where you come from, whatever you come from. I know maybe you didn't have this type of opportunity. And so if you get you a little job, maybe a little business or whatever, maybe a degree or something, I know that's an accomplishment for you and you feel that you're just doing so much better than black people. We have created whole towns in this country, towns, okay? We have created and innovated things in this country that's still being used to this day. Like all these people that come here, only the immigrants that have this attitude, not all immigrants. What towns are you actually building? And you talking about Chinatown, that's just a glorified neighborhood. You're not building whole towns or whole infrastructures. You didn't do what we did in Rosewood. You didn't do what we did with Black Wall Street.
Not at all.
You didn't do what we did with Seneca Village. We can just keep naming names. And the only reason we don't have that today because of white supremacist terrorism. That's the only reason we don't have that. It wasn't because we were lazy and didn't want to work hard. We built towns. These people got to listen. These people stay on our neck and keep us oppressed because they know what we are capable of. We are nation builders. That's who we are. They're not worried with you, sir. You're happy just with a business. You're happy with a degree. So what? We have created institutions. You know what I'm saying? We built them up. We built this country. You're not even in your homeland building that. But you over here trying to tell us something. These people got some nerve. This guy right here got some nerve. Why you not in your homeland building up your homeland?
Yes, sir.
You talking about you doing better than us here. Why don't you do better than us in your homeland? Listen, I got all the smoke in the world for people like him. I'm not talking about immigrants that don't speak that way. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about people like him. They got that mindset. You had to leave your homeland talking about you want to come over here for a better life. And then you get over here, you get a little business, you get your little degree, make a little money. And then now you're talking about, oh, black people, I'm doing better than you. You're never going to do better than us because we didn't leave. We stood and fought right here. You left, sir. You did. If you want to do it, show me how much better you are by going to your homeland and doing better. That's what you listen. All the people, and I don't know what ethnicity you are, so I'm not going to say what country. But the people I respect the most is the people from your homeland, sir, who's over there right now, who's building themselves up right now, who's making their country a better place right now. They wouldn't like you in particular. Why are you pushing black people to boycott you? You don't even know what you're asking for. Because we will make you like, look, that's why I know you silly. Bruh, we can make any car hot or we can make it irrelevant. Listen, when I was growing up, we wasn't riding no Honda and Toyota anyway. Just be honest with you. There was Asian people riding those cars. I was to be straight on with you and some white people. When I grew up, my grandfather and all them, Cadillac, American car, Oldsmobile, American car, Chevy, anything General Motors was my grandfather with. He didn't like Ford too much, but he was all General Motors. Everybody I mostly knew had General Motors cars or some sort of American car. Now, later on down the line, black people start getting the Hondas and the Toyotas and all the things like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But we if we really want to do a boycott against those cars and all that, anything related to you, we can do that.
We could.
We can make American cars hot at any time. We could sit up here. We can make songs. We made songs about cars. We made songs about shoe brands. Even us just making songs about it gets it hot. And that's the power of who we are as black people. We have, like they say, the Midas touch. Anything we really touch turns to gold.
That's a fact. Because we got the sauce. We got the drip, man. We got the culture. We are the culture, right? A Katarian or a Vetarians, whatever that means. What's up with you, homie? Never seen this person in my comment section before, but you know you're welcome. American blacks, your overall health is at risk eating and buying Asian products and food that are not FDA approved, filled with lead and cancerous products to their meat, not meant for human consumption. Yeah, I'm already hip to that too, man. I like when y'all come in here dropping the jewels, man. You know what I'm talking about? And this is why I keep saying this is all the more reason for us black folks to get on code with each other, stop depending on these other people, stop supporting their businesses, support our own businesses. We need to start having our own farmers markets and all of that, having our own and all of that, man. I've been telling y'all I'm a firm advocate of black-owned business and supporting it. That's all I do. I advocate for it. I make sure that I try to support black-owned business as much as possible in everything I need, from the smallest need to the largest needs. And I encourage y'all to do the same, man. We are all we got. Nobody's coming to save us, coming to help us, coming to be our allies. We need to get on code. And then you see everybody coming at us because the worst thing that could ever happen, especially in America, is us all getting on code with each other. And y'all see right now, by the way, these people are displaying their true feelings, their true thoughts, their true beliefs and behaviors. It's all the more reason for us to not support their businesses. Let's show them that all the shit they talking, they shouldn't be talking, because if they knew better, they'd be sitting up there paying homage. But since they want to be fake pseudo white folks, let's show them what it means to not, you know what I'm saying, support their businesses with our $2+ trillion spending power we got. And here, like I said, the only way we're going to change anything collectively as the better for all of us is to hit these people where it hurt, and that's the pocket. And at the same time, not just boycotting, but boycotting and, you know what I'm saying, restarting. Boycotting and replacing. Don't just boycott the Asian care store. Boycott it, put it out of business, and go buy that business, take that over. Right? Monique Robinson said, I cook my own Asian dishes at home. I know that's right. Do you however you see fit, man? But man, listen here. We showed them back in the 60s, man, when our spending power collectively wasn't nowhere near what it is now. It was nowhere near what it is now. But even in the 60s, we show how powerful financially our dollar is. When we start going on that Montgomery bus thing out there in Alabama, boy, when them black folks did that for a year, boy, we almost put them boys out of business, man. I'm surprised they was able to last a year. So let's just start doing that nowadays, man. You gotta maybe sacrifice that sometimes, man. But try to shop with your black-owned businesses as much as you possibly can. This is another opportunity for us to focus on not just being rappers and athletes and being this and the realest. No, we gotta get black people of all trades. So when I want some insurance, I go to a black person. When I need some financial investment planning, I go to a black person. When I need banking, go to a black person. Dentist, healthcare, go to black-owned businesses, right? Black-owned grocery stores, black-owned everything. Like how it was at one point in time. That's why we have so many thriving communities across this country. They don't teach y'all that in school. They don't teach y'all that over there where y'all from. All they teach y'all about us is that we were slaves. When the only persons over here who was actual chattel slavery was y'all. The true African Americans who were brought over here, not us. Or most of us anyway, I should say. So when it comes to y'all Asians, it's just very funny and interesting to me because y'all been so done so dirty by specifically America, and for y'all to have the sentiments towards us, and we ain't never did nothing to y'all. We the reason y'all got Korean fried chicken, which is very popular right now globally. Whole businesses have sprung from y'all's interaction with us during the early 60s, late 50s, early 60s into the mid 60s, going to 70s, with us being involved in military operations out there through the U.S. military. The reason why y'all's food game is the way it is now is because of us. It's because some niggas from Southern America, Southern United States, Alabama, Mississippi, Florida, Texas, Georgia, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, West Virginia, South Carolina. Yeah, man, all of us, man, we was in Vietnam, we was in all the wars, man. We showed y'all how to fry that chicken. Y'all done tweaked it and, add y'all's little flavor to it, but y'all got the base from us. Asians, too. Where you think Asians learn how to fry chicken from, man? All right? Y'all come over here, jack our swag. Y'all jack our swag back in y'all's country. Love everything about our culture, but y'all been so indoctrinated that y'all been taught to hate the people whose culture that you emulate. Y'all hate what but y'all emulate. Y'all hate, but y'all emulate. Y'all hate, but y'all emulate. And there has to be a level of psychopathy. There has to be a level of mental some type of mental chemical imbalance going on there. That's basically what we like to call cognitive dissonance. And I just think it's very interesting. It's very interesting. And we ain't letting up over here to form Pretty Boy. We're going to call it out like it is. I don't give a damn how nobody feel about it because, like I said, we tells them the truth over here. This is a real talk. This is a real talk, man. We having real talk right now. No lies are being told right now. Shout out to our brother Phil, man. Y'all Asians need to tighten up, man. Y'all think y'all gonna talk shit to us like this and y'all ain't gonna get no repercussions behind it? All right. I encourage all black people across the whole entire United States of America to not support any Asian business of any kind. If you know they are of Asian descent, I don't care whether they be from China, Indonesia, Japan, Taiwan, India, Mongolia, Nepal, any of these countries, man. Goddamn it, Thailand, wherever they from, if they Asian, man. Asian consists of Australia and Philippines, all that too, man. Australians are Asians, man. You did? Don't you forget it, man. Let's go.
We are the only people that can do that. That's why these people in this country don't want us to get away from them, because they know anything we touch turns to gold. If we touch it, it becomes successful. It becomes popular. Anything that we talk about, sing about, wear, we are the only one with the Midas touch, baby. And we also the only one that can really break you too. Because on top of that, we have enough cultural influence that not only if we decide to boycott you for some reason and we make that a trendy thing, other people are going to join in because say, you know what, man, it must be something to do with black people are doing it. And we are the only ones in this country that have the moral capital to do it too. Sir, you haven't built up no moral capital here.
At all. And what Phil mean by moral capital is we're not known collectively to screw people over when we're in positions of authority. You know, we don't normally, as a collective, abuse power and authority and everything that comes along with that, right? Go look over history at black red societies, empires, and stuff of that nature. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm saying y'all got all this disdain and hatred towards us, but love our culture, though. And that's wild to me, right? Shout out to Phil, man. You know, brother Phil always gonna drop them jewels. You know what I'm talking about? Right. And look at this chick right here.
Really need Asians to wake the fuck up because so many of you would throw Asian people under the bus for white acceptance. And on top of that, a number of my friends are black people. And if these Asian stores close, like the ones that opened up in black neighborhoods, let the stores close. I know Asian people love money. So black people withholding their dollars might actually get through some of your thick skulls.
Woo! We got Asian on Asian hate crime. If you are an Asian who disagrees with what she just said, who could be lethal towards black people, FBI, let's run the numbers on that. Get back to me on who's more lethal to who when we compare Asians and black people. To clear the air here, Asian people are not responsible for the actions of one particular Asian, but I know that's not how the left likes to operate. They like to punish all members of a group all at once.
All right, y'all see old girl right there, baby girl right there. All right.
Reporting live from this club, Fight Plus News, I'm Janaba.
So yeah, we will boycott a lot of and we will affect your.
Yeah, I'm loving what I'm seeing, man. All right, personally. All right.
Nobody in there. But the gag is, look how many. Nobody in there. But the gag is, look how many nail shops I went to in less, it ain't even been 10 minutes. It's not even 10 minutes away. Look it. This is the last one. Ain't nobody there. Ain't nobody hanging out.
And shout out to all the black folks that's standing on business when it comes to this boycott, because every Asian store that I passed by today was either completely empty or totally closed. So shout out to y'all for actually using this opportunity to stand on business.
My grandma always used to say, people always think the grass is greener on the other side, but you still got to water that shit. And every time I see certain conversations online, I always think about that. I'm seeing some folks say black people shouldn't be boycotting Asian businesses. Y'all gonna see what happened to y'all. And I'm like, what happened to y'all? What happened to us? What happened to y'all? That's the part that always kind of gets me, right? If black people don't matter, if the black dollar ain't valuable, if black people are doing too much, then stop taking our money. It's really that simple. Go on and get all the other dollars. Open your stores exclusively in communities where you feel like people don't complain, don't protest, and they don't speak up. Since we're such a burden, go and see how much it works out for you. The irony is black people have spent generations fighting for equality, not just for black people, but for everybody. And now a lot of people that benefited from the fight that black people did, they want to say, just be quiet and shut up. But if it wasn't for us, there'd be no you. And now some of the people who benefited from black folks opening those doors act like black people don't bring nothing to the table. And that's why I don't get offended anymore. If you truly believe black people have no value, stand on business. Stop taking the black dollar. Stop opening businesses in black neighborhoods. Stop marketing to black consumers. And this let us know when that little experiment works out. Because see, my grandmama also taught me something else. Folks don't appreciate water until the well runs dry.
This is why when y'all say black people can't come together, I just shut my mouth because y'all are showing out on this Asian boycott. Saturday, June the 6th, empty. Nail salons, empty. Y'all are showing out. Now, if you recall, he's the one that told us that we couldn't survive without any Asian-owned, stores in our community, and told us if we did a boycott, he would take away the laundry mats, right? They would not have laundry mats for us, as if we don't own washers and dryers in 2026. Now, some of you actually seem to be surprised at the Asian community, some of them anyway, that are really thinking that we're ignorant and too ignorant to have our own. Guys, don't forget about 2023. Do y'all remember 2023? When they ended affirmative action? And that was in part to the Asian community. They let themselves be pushed to end affirmative action against the blacks. And people always say against the blacks as if we're the only community and we're the #1 community to benefit from affirmative action. We weren't, but that's a discussion for another day. So in case you didn't know, the Asian American Coalition for Education, along with 60 other Asian American groups, got together and filed several civil rights law complaints against Harvard, okay? And they supported students for fair admissions. Now, if students for fair admissions sound familiar, that's because they are the ones who filed these lawsuits that went to the Supreme Court. President and fellows of Harvard College and also against University of North Carolina. They combined the two. They said that they felt it was so unjust. They were expected to perform higher to get into Ivy League colleges. And that's not the case for everyone, i.e. black people. They decided to do it in groups so that no one could pick out a specific Asian American to target. But the fact that there were 60 different groups along with the Asian American Coalition for Education speaks volumes. Now, once affirmative action ended, do you think there was a big surge of acceptance into Ivy League colleges for Asian Americans? No poochie pies. According to the Manhattan Institute, there was a 2% increase across the board of Asian Americans being accepted into Ivy League schools. However, there was a decline in Blacks and Hispanic enrollment. Like other communities, Asian communities seem to forget that they benefit from all the hard work that the Black community has done. And that's okay if you forget. We don't have to remind you because, baby, we just keep doing what we do, which is us. So I'm proud of all you guys standing in solidarity because they're basically calling us stupid as hell, and we're not. Leave me a comment. Bye, y'all. Bye.
Asian man that came on TikTok.
Basically saying, you got these people out here talking 14 karat cash code shit. Y'all gonna still come to our stores and still buy our stuff. All right. How about we show y'all better than we can tell y'all? And this is, like I say, the power of delineation. Delineation, us getting on code with each other, us supporting each other, us getting along with each other, loving on each other, us getting rid of the things that we allow to separate and divide us. Right? This is what it looks like. And we're starting to see that everybody else is pointed and aimed at us. Everybody else don't like us. Everybody else is looking at us. So that lets you know what the main threat is. We're not the only threats, but we are a main threat. Please understand that. Understand the power that comes along with that. Because Now that we're starting to see and realize in real time how much of a threat we are to everybody, we're also seeing how everybody is a threat to us. Meaning we ain't got no allies. We ain't got no business voting for none of these people, especially if they ain't passing no policies that don't benefit us. We don't see, ain't no reason in us supporting any of these people's businesses because they put their businesses in our communities, all the resources, and they divest or put money back into our communities. So why would we continue to go to their businesses? Especially when we don't really particularly need to. Boycott and replace. Boycott and replace. Boycott and replace. I had to get my Umar on real quick. Let's get back to the video and see our brothers and sisters sit up here. You see what I'm talking about? Sit up here putting the fire to the asses. And rightfully so. And shout out to all the Asians out there who keep it at 100. We're about to get to some videos of y'all too. You did. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. Let's go.
Talking about how Black people can go ahead and boycott their businesses, whether it's beauty supply stores and nail salons, and how they can just go over to the white neighborhoods and get money from them. Okay, then go do that. Because if it was so easy for you to be in those neighborhoods, then why weren't you over there to begin with? It's strategically placed for beauty supply stores, nail salons, and liquor stores to be placed in the Black community because you know that's where all the money's going to come from. The Asian man that came on TikTok and said what he said is a prime example of why Black people are boycotting to begin with. They're just exposing what we've always known, this secret weird hatred, this secret weird animosity towards us when we've done nothing to you. I saw another young lady on TikTok talking about how there was xenophobia that was being pushed towards Asian community when Donald Trump had first got elected and Asians were getting beat up in broad daylight. And she was talking about how when Asians were talking about POC solidarity and Black people came to their aid, but now it's shoes on the other foot, they're nowhere to be found, it's our problem and it's our fault. Which is exactly why Black people are boycotting, because we recognize that we can have solidarity for everybody else, but nobody can have solidarity when it comes to us in our community.
There is not a single group of people that actually want Black people to come together and build community without them. You could see, history shows that they act like they don't want us around, but get mad when we thrive together without them. You could just tell from, what was it, a couple weeks ago when Naomi did the tennis dinner with all the Black tennis players, and that was such a topic of conversation as if she needed to explain why she did that, because they need to be included. So for that Asian man to get online and call Black people poor and incompetent and make it seem like we need him more than they need us, you fucked yourself over, buddy.
I found myself in Asian people business, and this is what I found out. They mad about that boycott. They real mad about that boycott. They saying that if that boy went in that store trying to steal them bottles of water, even though it's been proven so many different times that that boy did not try to steal them bottles of water, he would not have been put on a t-shirt. In fact, mind you, I'm only the messenger. This is exactly what they said. They said that they tired of these niggas and their niggerism. Those are their exact words, okay? They also are saying that if y'all are so anti-Asian and y'all don't want to use none of our shit, make sure you don't use nothing made in China. Make sure you don't buy none of our wigs and weaves. Don't go to our hair stores. Don't go to our restaurants, our corner stores. Don't do nothing. They said stay up out of our shit. They said they tired of y'all broke niggas coming in they shit stealing. Then all in the same breath, they're upset that we don't want to be racially profiled every time we want to go and patronize any of these businesses. Yeah, they're saying that we're playing the Asian hate card, although when we're going in these same Asian businesses that are in our communities, we're being followed around. You know, we're being accused of stealing. You know, y'all are trying to enforce these strict ass rules on the people that are quote unquote supposed to be patronizing your business. Then you got the PR princess. The power to the people, okay? Child, they are going working overtime, making video after video how they stand with the Black community, and they're just so ashamed, and, you know, that they understand why Black people don't want to patronize Asian businesses. But yet, when you're at the dinner table with your mom and dad and your grandma and everybody at the table, and they're openly being racist, you're not doing or saying anything. You see, your power to the people and you support the Black community when Black people are in the room. But when Black people are no longer in that room, are you still having that same stance and viewpoint? Yeah, I didn't think so. But anyways, this is what's going on. Make sure you follow me.
The way y'all keep coming with excuses as to why these nail shops and other Asian businesses and restaurants and stuff are empty, y'all really don't believe that when black people set their minds to it, that they can actually stick to it and make differences. But then again, yes, y'all do. It's why y'all try so hard to convince us, like white supremacists have always done for so many years, that it doesn't matter when we unify, when clearly it does. But to see y'all writing all these excuses, it's a Monday, oh, it's still too early, or sis, or maybe just people are standing on their word, black people, and keeping their money in black businesses. Bravo, black people.
Morning, peeps. I just wanted to come in real quick to clarify a few things regarding the blackout. Some are calling it the blackout, some are calling it the boycott. I want to first say to the Asians out there who are doing videos, throwing up in black people's faces to stop using Asian products, and y'all are calling out the iPhone, for instance, right? Stop using the iPhone. I think you guys are confusing made in China or manufactured in China with who actually owns the company. So you say stop using the iPhone. I say the iPhone is only made in China or manufactured in China. The person who owns the company is a group of white men. It was started by Steve Jobs, a white man, here in the United States. Okay, and now it's owned by two other white men. But yeah, it's made in China. They make the iPhone in China. But yeah, a Chinese person doesn't own it. The same thing with clothes or Jordans. Y'all brought up Nike and Jordans, right? Yeah, it may be manufactured in China, made in China, but Nike is a U.S. based, a U.S. owned company.
Yes.
And Jordan, Michael Jordan, is a black man.
Foundational black
Next,
American.
y'all keep bringing up about TikTok.
And that was my whole point when they were saying that about, when dude said that about the gyms, like, dude, y'all just make Jordans in China. Y'all don't own it. Y'all don't own the company. Y'all just make the shoes. And it makes sense business-wise to have y'all make the J's pennies on the dollar, where it's least expensive to have them massively produced. And see, now that they got machines, AI, and robots that can do it, now they don't even need y'all for cheap labor anymore. All right? Sitting up there talking shit. Yeah, and most of the Nikes is made in Taiwan, not China. All right? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, man.
Being a Chinese company. Partially true. Last year, maybe the year before, TikTok was forced to sell the majority of the business to Larry Ellison, he's the owner of the Oracle Group. There's an investment group over here in the United States and in Israel. And I believe one of those Middle Eastern countries is also a part of the group. Yeah, they bought TikTok. Yeah, they own 80% of the US-based TikTok. The Chinese only owns about 20%. So the Chinese are no longer the majority owner of TikTok.
All right, shout out to that sister right there doing her due diligence, man. All right. right? All other groups of people have been indoctrinated to have anti-black ideologies towards us.
Well. You know, and shout out to the sister who's doing some good recon, you know, in what they're saying about us as black people. So they're not apologetic about anything. They're just pissed off at you. Because how dare you, black people? So you remember we talked about last night about the collective self-esteem of black America. And how black America for a very long time had this low self-esteem. That's why you beg for coalitions. You beg because you always wanted a friend. You always want a friend. If anybody just acknowledge you, you're like, oh my God, it's great, right? And now what's happening, and what I have been seeing happening, which is a beautiful thing, mind you, your collective self-esteem is starting to raise. And when your collective self-esteem starts to raise, you're like, I don't need nobody. I'm good. Man, I got my community. What I need from them? Man, we got a whole $2 trillion that we make the collective. Well, I don't need nothing from none of y'all. That's when you understand your power. That's when you understand your high collective self-esteem. Once you understand that you are the culture, not a culture, you're the culture. That's what also, like me, for example, you know why I don't worry about, oh man, maybe I need to do some stuff to maybe cross over and try to, I don't have to cross over crap.
At all.
Speaking specifically to the Asian community right now, we need to stop pretending like anti-blackness does not exist in our community, as if it's not a problem, because it's. We see it in the stereotypes that get repeated in our homes, in the way some people talk about black communities, in excuses people make when black people are harmed, and in the silence that follows when accountability is needed. The response for some Asian Americans for the killing of Cyrus Carmack Belton has been deeply disappointing. Instead of centering a 14-year-old black child who lost his life, some people rushed to defend Rick Chow, justify the shooting, or shift blame onto Cyrus himself. That should disturb all of us. We cannot keep demanding solidarity from other communities when anti-blackness within our own community goes unchallenged. We cannot talk about the racism Asian Americans face while refusing to acknowledge prejudice that exists in our own families and social circles. The model minority myth has convinced some Asian Americans that proximity to whiteness will protect us. It will not. That myth was created to divide communities of color and to encourage us to see ourselves separate from the struggles of Black Americans. When we buy into that mentality, we become participants in a system that harms all of us. Accountability is not anti-Asian. Calling out anti-Blackness is not anti-Asian. Using to excuse harmful behavior because the person involved is Asian is not anti-Asian. It is the bare minimum. If we are serious about justice, then we need to be willing to confront uncomfortable truths about our own community. That means challenging anti-Black comments when we hear them. That means rejecting stereotypes. That means listening when Black people tell us about their experiences. And that means recognizing that solidarity is a commitment. It is not a slogan that you wear, that you can just slap on whatever you want. Cyrus Carmack Belton deserved to grow up. He deserved to be safe. He deserved better than the assumptions and the fears that ended his life.
Let me educate y'all a little bit, just to make sure that we all on the same page. Aside from the fact that he's a 14-year-old carrying a gun with a laser, pointing it on social media, and all of the other stuff, right? Because
all of that stuff may be true, Fruit Time. That doesn't mean he deserved to die. He didn't up his pistol in the store. He never was convicted of any crimes with a gun, right? Sucker ass dudes like this dude right here.
I've had these conversations. If you guys are unfamiliar, 14-year-old walks into a store. They say that he didn't have any money, but he got a backpack, he got a gun, and the gun has a laser on it. He gets confronted after walking.
He didn't steal anything though, Fruit Time. All right.
I have seen more Asian Americans being upset at the fact that Black Americans are threatening to boycott Asian
businesses than I have seen Asian Americans speaking out against the murder of Cyrus Carmick Belton. A child who was murdered at the hands of an Asian man. And this has everything to do with race, especially when anti-blackness is so deeply rooted in our community. I have said this a million times, and I'll say it as many times as I need to so you can get it through your thick skulls. The only reason why Asians exist in America in such a large population is because Black activists fought for our right to be here during the Civil Rights Movement. White people did not want us here. It's not enough for Asian people to just be not racist. You have to be anti-racist, and you have to be speaking out against these injustices, or else they'll continue to happen. We absolutely owe the Black community solidarity, and the sooner that we realize that we're not much different from each other is the sooner that real change starts to happen.
Right? Facts. Facts upon facts. And we love when we see Asian people keeping it 100 like this. This goes to prove when I say that not all of them are like that. But with this also being said and shown, we know that Asian people know that most of them are like that. Y'all can't tell us nothing different, Asian folks. When y'all have numerous people like this young lady and the previous young lady and other young brothers out there, our Asian brothers and sisters, man, who are keeping it real because they grew up in these communities. Laotian, Cambodian, Chinese, Japanese, Thai, wherever they from, Filipino, Pepinas, wherever they from, in Asia, Koreans, Indians, anywhere in Asia, man. Y'all know how y'all grew up. They know how y'all grew. They know how y'all feel towards us. They grew up in the households, man. They ain't lying. It's kind of like the Latinos when they try to lie about I'm talking about the goddamn it, damn near genetic disdain they had towards us Black folks, specifically as foundational Black Americans. So it is very refreshing, if you would, when we see Asian people keeping it 100. That don't mean that they kissing up to us. That don't mean that they kowtowing to FBAs. That just mean they have common sense and can look at history and see what's right in their face. And they want to be on the correct side of history. They don't even necessarily have to be joining our side or joining forces with us. But just the fact that we have so many Asians online of all Asian, ethnicities, come on here saying the exact same thing, because just like with all people of Latino different ethnicities, you're all been indoctrinated with the same anti-Black ideology, right? I mean, that's what some of the reports is saying, y'all. And it's not, like I told y'all, could be argued. I don't believe anything they saying in the mainstream media. They could be making all of this up for all I know. I find it very strange myself, too, to form Pretty Boy why would a middle-aged to damn near old man, white Asian man, chase a young 14-year-old Black kid out of the store because he thought he was stealing. What made him grab his pistol and chase the young boy out of the store? Who tested positive for GSR? Did Mr. Child take a GSR? What are the results of it if he did? Was his fingerprints on the gun that they found on the person allegedly of our young brother Cyrus? What was said in exchange between Cyrus and the owner of the store that was off camera that we didn't see or hear? What made him chase our young brother out the store? Like I said, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered and they're not being answered. But delineation is a powerful thing. Delineation is all about us, about being about us. Not rocking with no other groups of people. We're not supporting y'all's businesses. Y'all ain't got no love for us. We're not voting for none of y'all politicians. If y'all ain't got nothing on deck for us, if y'all don't give us what we want, and I mean us Foundational Black America. I mean, that means not letting people into our culture, not sharing our culture. Nobody's invited to the cookout ever again. Cookout shut down. As we just had the guy over last weekend shoot up one of our brethren and sister and family reunion, paying homage to the matriarch of the family, celebrating her life with her born day being the weekend of the family. And then you got this old stupid ass white boy come shoot it up. We are all we have, my FBA brethren and sister. Nobody's coming to save us. Nobody's coming to help us, man. Right? And this delineation thing we got going is a beautiful thing, a powerful thing, especially with this situation. The Asians, for y'all that rock with us, we love y'all. We support y'all. We're glad that y'all support us. But we know that y'all understand why y'all are not invited to the cookout. Nobody's invited to the cookout until we get the cookout in order. And it's straight like that. And with that being said, y'all, we're going to get up out of here, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineer. I didn't want to stress this one out too long. You did. I don't feel no need to. I just wanted to speak on it real quick because it's mandatory that I speak on it. And since I'm an advocate and purveyor of supporting, promoting Black-owned business, this is literally what I do as part of my content I create. Of course, I have to speak on this. And I don't have anything against Asians as a whole. I really don't. I mean, I really don't, y'all. And I love Chinese food or hibachi or whatever. But I love my people even more. And if standing in solidarity with my people means that I have to disengage from engaging with y'all's cultures in the way I do, then I'm willing to do that. Because I like Chinese food. I don't need it. You know, I like hibachi. I keep saying Chinese food. I like Japanese food, but I don't have to eat it. I really don't have to. Definitely wouldn't be lacking in anything if I never ate it again in my life, to be honest with you. You know? And it's all about getting on one accord.
That's not necessary.
It's all about
got grit in it.
Oh, you know, so it's all about getting on board with each other.
That's not necessary.
You know what I'm talking about? Supporting each other across the nation, linking up with each other, like I've been saying, creating lines of communication. You understand what I'm saying, man? Linking up with each other, doing business with each other, supporting each other's businesses. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we need to be doing, spending our money with each other, creating the businesses, boycotting and replacing. Not just boycotting and putting somebody out of business, boycotting and replacing, boycotting and putting the business, taking the business over, no matter what that business is, man. And creating that, keeping that $2 trillion circulating amongst us and make each other rich to where when we have our young brothers get in situations like Carmelo, or when we have our young brothers get in situations like young Cyrus, we got a powerful, lean team of powerful FBA lawyers to sit up here and go to war in these courtrooms when somebody try to racially profile us or put us in a situation to where, you know, like our brother Carmelo was in. Or when one of them take the lives of one of us, like how this dude did Cyrus. You ain't about to just get off for murdering one of our young boys when he ain't do nothing. Right? And that's what getting on code look like, y'all. That's the power of delineation. Look how all these people coming at us. Look how everybody got something to say. Everybody talking shit to us, telling us about how they don't need us. Right? So let's put them out of business then and show them how much they really do need us. Let's show them how much we really don't need them. Right? How they talking about some they don't need us. Let's show these people how much we really don't need them, and let's put them out of business like how we're starting to see happening now. I love it. I absolutely love it. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening, man. We're out of here. Tomorrow, you already know, Tuesday night wrap up. We're going to be celebrating the world champion New York Knicks, amongst other sports news. Tap in and walk with us. Y'all appreciate everybody coming out. Y'all can be anywhere in the rest of the world tonight, but y'all right here with me, and I appreciate that, man. Till next time, tomorrow night, y'all already know what it is, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all evening, man. I'm out.
Got grit in it. It's going to hurt.
Task force, black force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on all of our black kings. All black everything, we got black tea. All black coffee, man, I don't add green. North give you all you need, no more caffeine. Close down the whole set, no more casting. Remove targets off our back like a black team. We keep growing up the game like a black team. Your girl got a problem with me, then get at me. I'll tie her to a bumper, now you got a drag queen. You can't stop me, you old as jalopy. This is past me, and I got it photocopied. Caught him on film, flow tracks and sloppy. Trying to attack me, you a carbon copy. Around keep the heat like chimney blocks, and I charge for a hook, put me in a penalty box. Man, I'm killing the ops while I look at my watch. All hands on deck like the time on the clock. Task force, black force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping for hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black
Keep
things.
my grass cut low to catch a glimpse of the snakes. Devilish serpents with purpose to steal your cake. Smiling in your face while they got their eyes on your safe. Boy, that hatred, man, they make you do some foul things. Switch up on your niggas like the numbers when the Dow change. When I'm worth a million, still a grind like a broke. Take it for granted, should be gone in the proof of smoke. Better put your plan in action, niggas be too used to hope. Formulated a plan, calculated the steps. 2020, my vision, see my way to the check. Get it. Only way is up, I made my way to the steps. Let's go. Look. Only way to move is building kingdom shit. Niggas won't make a move, want you to bring them shit. But God bless the child that can hold his own. They wanna give you numbers in a cell like a mobile phone. But fuck a company wicked, judicial system. Cause niggas on the edge, there for you to push. Bullets loaded tight up in that magazine. Bring a nightmare to American dreams.
Task force, black force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black kings.